Hey, you guys. We all knew the president would be acquitted. Yes, we did. I have a couple of things here. Well, 3 things, but all in one. Okay, swamp dwellers. In my opinion, the Democrat and the Liberal Party are swamp dwellers. This is what I have seen, the only thing they can do. The way I see this party, what I've seen them accomplish is they make safe spaces for murderers and lawbreakers with no penalty. They get set free to keep doing the same thing over and over, and nothing happens to them. These are illegal aliens, mind you. These two parties are baby killers. Plain and simple. If you're a Democrat or liberal, you're a baby killer. We can see this is what you stand for. What I see from those two parties, people who've never held a job a day in their life, complaining about greedy millionaires while being a millionaire. I see these two parties of people who believe in other countries first and flat out hate America. This is what the Democrat and Liberal Party keep showing me over and over again. They just flat out hate America. I see from these two parties pure hatred of all who does not bow to them. These two parties want to tax you on the air you breathe with this Green New Deal. These two parties want you to give up your power. According to AOC, she wants your power. Both parties truly believe that you cannot live without Democrats, bureaucrats, and liberals telling you how to live and how to do it. They decide how to raise your children because you're stupid. These two parties do not believe that you have a right to defend yourself. These two parties believe that a terrorist is a great leader. While they do not like America, they live behind walled communities and armed guards for protection. They allow illegal aliens to vote illegally. These two parties allow violence because they are not tolerant of people who do not agree with them. These two parties show themselves to be bullies. These two parties continue to show they do not follow the law, undermining our Constitution. Our Constitution. Everybody should have a Constitution. Everybody should have one. Okay, undermining our Constitution. It appears it does not apply to the Democrat and liberal baby killers. These two parties do not care about the American family. They do not care if a woman and children are trafficked, raped, or murdered as long as they get their vote and their money from the illegal crossing of the border by any means. These two parties hate America, and it shows every day in every single thing that they do. These two parties, simple explanation, they're lazy swamp dweller baby killers. Their districts they run are like third world countries. Trash everywhere, homelessness, high taxes, drug infested, human feces everywhere, hypodermic needles everywhere, littering in the street, illegal alien sanctuary cities for murders and criminals. That's California and New York all the way. This is the Democrat and Liberal Party. These are domestic terrorists. These two parties are communists through and through. First thing a communist will do, take your guns so you can't defend yourself. What is the liberals and Democrats trying to do? Take your guns so you can't defend yourself. These two parties want to put you in a re-education center for reprogramming. They want to fill their pockets while putting you on the breadline. They want to fill their pockets while putting you on the breadline. Breadline, Bernie. They use children like spoiled brat Nazi poster child Greta Thunberg to hide behind while she points her scrawny finger at you and says, how dare you not give me my way? As if dirty looks to our president will get her way. Okay? Then getting back on her $1 million yacht and floating away. How dare we, Greta? How dare we? Go to China and then we'll talk. These people want you as their slave, okay? They want you to be their slave. They want your money. They want all of it, okay? While flying in their private planes, their big boats and big old Hummers, and they tell us we're not allowed. You people want to make fun of patriots because we have family values and morals. We don't want your pedophile ways pushed onto us. Okay, these two parties are fine with creepy Uncle Joe going into the little girl's room. Okay, they have no morals or value whatsoever. They have no respect for you, for me, or America. This is who the Democrat and liberals have shown me they are themselves, okay? Anyone who stands with those two parties are and will forever be known as lazy swamp dweller baby killers. So if you're a Democrat and liberal, you are a lazy swamp dweller baby killer. This is what the Democrat and Liberal Party represents. Let's call them what they are. Lazy swamp dweller baby killers. Okay, this is what they are. This is all they show me they want to do. Okay, and you need to tell them who they are. You know, point it out. When you get that Trump troll on there, point it out. Say, oh, I see who the baby killer is. I've not had one person come back at me because it's the truth. Okay, those two parties only want handouts. That's where the lazy comes in. Okay, pay the way to college for a kid that's not even yours because they are that lazy. Okay, everyone watching this, read the Constitution. Read it. Okay, and know it. Demand they teach this correctly in all schools, starting with kindergarten and the Pledge of Allegiance, okay? And I think, even though, look how little this is, I think K through 12, people need to, by the time they graduate, they need to know this thing inside out. This is ridiculous the way they're trying to overthrow this country, okay? Okay, my number 2 thing, Nancy Pelosi. Last night, whenever she tore that document in half, that violated Title 18 U.S. Code 2071, and she should be arrested right now. Nancy Pelosi, the impeachment, impeached forever? I don't think so, Scooter. This is the end of the Democrat Party. You guys, you need to stand up and let those people know. You need to call your people. I don't care if you're in a Democrat state, you call the baby killer up and let them know they're not American, that they're nothing more than a baby killer. I called Mitt Romney up today. He's one of those rhinos. But I called him up and said, you Democrats are all the same, nothing but baby killers, and you hate America. So you people, you need to call them up and let them know how much they hate America, because they do. The big fat Hawaiian cow, I had fun calling her. Her staff just hangs up on people when they don't want to hear this. Well, I called the big fat cow back. You know, people who hate America, y'all need to tell them that we don't like them. They're not welcome here in this country. They have no business anywhere in Congress or running anything governmental at all. They need to be put in Gitmo or get ran out of the country, because anti-Americans don't belong here. And, you know, if you believe in this, the Constitution, you need to call your representative up and then tell them what you think. And if they're Republican and they've done a good job and have not voted against this president, then tell them that they've done a good job. And, you know, because when I called Mitch McConnell, I did want to tell the lady that answered the phone and Mitch that they're doing a great job, because they need to hear that too, y'all. They need to hear that too. But also, you need to tell them that we're not going to put up with this. You know, Nancy Pelosi violated Title 18, U.S. Code 2071. Okay, she violated that, and look it up. She has got to be removed. That was a document. And if you tear up an official U.S. document like that, you are removed from office. And clearly, she does not care anything about this country. Well, she put it where she couldn't receive any phone calls today. So I made sure I called other people like Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell, Cory Gardner, and other people to let them know what we think of her and what she did, and that we know she violated this code, you guys. This is what you need to tell them. She violated this code, and she needs to be removed now. Demand it. Demand it. Tell them you want it done now, because that right there, what she did, she should be in jail. I know it sounds like, oh, she just ripped a paper. She just ripped a paper. No, you can't just rip a government document. Even if it was just a speech, that was a U.S. document. You can't do that. And Nancy, you're going to be held accountable. Impeachment? I don't think so, Scooter. Try and keep it going. Try and keep it going, because it's over. It's over, you guys. With that, I mean, I've already been saying it, but with what Nancy Pelosi did, there are so many people that will never, ever vote Democrat again. Ever. So we can, you know, say goodbye. Bye, Democrat and Liberal Party. You will not be missed at all. You know, in my opinion, baby killers and or anti-Americans are not welcome in this country, and they need to leave. They have got to leave. So, you know, you guys call everybody and let them know that those people need to be removed. You know, for them to, like, what they've done is treason, and it is all coming out. I saw an interesting thing, and I can't remember the guy's name, but because of what Barry Obozo was doing to this country, our military was about to do a coup d'etat and physically remove him from office, okay? Until someone, I can't remember the name of the guy, somebody in the military went and asked President Trump if he would run, because it was that bad on what they were doing to this country. So you need to vote out all Democrats and liberals, because they only have one agenda, and it's not anything that has to do with America. It's only about them filling their pockets and destroying this nation. That is who the Democrats and liberals are, baby killers. They don't care anything about it except for filling their pockets. So I'm going to end it here. And remember, you guys, Nancy Pelosi violated this, and she needs to be held accountable right now. Everyone needs to call and demand she be removed and imprisoned for this or whatever. And actually, you know, all those people need to be removed. And I know it's coming. They're all going to be removed, and they are all going to go to Gitmo. They'll look so great in orange. But I'm personally demanding a public hanging, because this should never happen again, ever. And if those people think that now American will ever, ever, ever trust another Democrat or liberal to be trying to run this country, they have another thing coming, because it is just not happening. There's so many callers that now they're ex-Democrats because of what Nancy Pelosi did, tearing up the State of the Union document. Yep, violation of Title 18, U.S. Code 2071. Look it up, you guys. All right. Remember, Team Jesus, and, you know, God wins in the end. These people are going to be going down. We need to still be patient, but still call your congressman, your congress people, and let them know what you think. Because, you know, if they think they're going to spend the next 10 months doing the same thing over and over again, you guys need to open your mouth and not let it happen, because it's bullshit, and we all know it. All right, God bless, Team Jesus, and remember, never let a Democrat ever in office again, because all they are is baby killers. Lazy, swamp-dwelling baby killers. Bye.